Hey guys, it is September 25th and the patch is live in North America. This is the Fall of the King's Crest patch, so we are going to see a lot of Halloween content returning because this is replacing the Halloween event. I'm going to go through the patch notes first, and then I'm going to go in-game and show you some of the things that are changing, so let's get right to it. I want to try to keep this video shorter. So, the general things that have already been changed, once again I said new event, Follow the King's Crest. This is going to give you a quest line that is available for all players, and this the quest line is pretty cool. It gives you a lot of rewards. There are some clarifications to this, and I'm going to answer these first because people had a lot of questions. So, to start off, you pick this special event, someone talks to you for a little bit, so you get to pick which hero you want to start with. When you get into the heroes, there are several quests here, and when you do the first one, it will give you a spray of it. Now, the spray happens to be the name the same as the skin, which makes it a lot of people believe that that's the skin. Then as you go through, there are 4 pieces to it, and when you complete all 4 of them, you unlock 2 tombstone mounts. So you can get all of the sprays from all the different heroes, as well as all the different packs that are there, and it is pretty cool. So those are essentially the events. You go through each one, and you will unlock a spray for a hero, a loot chest, a portrait, and then an emoji pack for each one of the characters. You can do all of these, all 4 of them, and then once you're done with all 4 of these, you can see if you can get anything else. Now, the King's Quest skins should be available in the game after the event. Let me double check this. Let's go skins. Give me 1 second. Oh, they're not. They're only in the loot chests. Okay, so if you want these skins, you're going to have to buy them in the event because they're going to be gone until next Halloween. So I would make sure that you guys pick up these skins because they will be gone afterwards. So that is essentially this event. Now on to the ranked season. So ranked is making a few changes. Firstly, your rewards have been given since the last one. As you can see, the blue icon is what you're going to be getting, and it's going to have the blue background, and then it's going to have whatever crown you achieved. In this case, it is the Grandmaster one from 2018. Then you can learn more about the next season rewards, which, by the way, I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek. This is what you get next season. It is a crab mount, and he looks awesome. So I'm excited for next season. We'll have to do a lot of Hero League and Team League. And now they're also making a change to Team League. It now supports all party sizes, including solo players, meaning that you can play with a group of 4 and it'll just shove a solo player in there. You can play with a group of 3 and it'll shove a group of 2 in there. You can play with a group of 2 and it might put you with another group of 3, or sorry, with another group of 2 and then a 1 person, or it might throw you with a group of 3. And you can play as a solo, and it's going to slot you into all those things. This has a lot of pros and cons. If you are a solo player, you may get really fast queues, as a lot of people might be needing solo players. So you might even get instant queues as a Team League solo player, and that's pretty cool. The con about it is if you've ever been like me and solo queued into unranked and gotten with a group of 4 and been blamed for everything, it doesn't matter who you are. You could have Gen G's Rich or Heroes Hearth's McIntyre go into this and in solo queue and unranked with a group of 4 and still be blamed for everything, no matter how good you are. So I will say solo queuing into Team League will be fast queues, and the cool part is you can get last pick every game if you do like last pick, but you're going to have to be a masochist to be willing to do this for a long time because you're going to get blamed for a lot of stuff. Either way, I think generally this is a good change because it doesn't really affect those too much who were going to Team League already. It's just beneficial to them, and those who wanted to solo queue into Team League, it's only beneficial. Like, it's just cool. So while there's pros and cons to it, I think mostly pros. I think this was generally a good change, even though some of my friends disagree with it, and I understand their point of view. But my personal opinion, generally a good change. So when you go into ranked, you will simply have a choice to press on either one of these, and then you can queue into either one. Generally, I think it's pretty cool. On to that, Battlegrounds. With the new Garden of Terror change, we've already done a video explaining the majority of it. They are dropping down the unranked queue for a week or two down to only 5 maps, one of them being Garden of Terror. So we will be seeing a lot of Garden, we'll be seeing a lot of Alterac Pass, a lot of Hanamura, a lot of Towers of Doom, and Dragonshire. No Cursed Hollow this round, which is probably one of the first times that they've dropped down the rotation without Cursed Hollow, but I think it's because Garden of Terror is very similar to Cursed Hollow. The Battleground update is going through for Garden of Terror. We've talked about that. The Kerrigan and Brightwing changes, we've talked about those. And there are actually art changes to these as well for heroes' abilities and talents. And Brightwing does have some new animations, which is pretty cool. I believe we have a few people to thank. One of them is Bridget on the development team. Shout out to you. And the heroes that we have changed, the Kerrigan and Brightwing. Now, I will say something. Kerrigan was very powerful during the PTR, and the PTR changes would show a yellow highlight on something, and as you can see, there is no yellow highlight on anything in the Kerrigan nor the Brightwing changes, meaning that during the PTR what we saw is what we're going to get in live. From what I can tell, Kerrigan's going to get banned a lot, so feel free to play her now before she gets banned permanently, or play her in QM. Now we see some bundles that are being dropped. Just all 4 of the heroes that are getting the skin packs, as well as the Fall of the King's Crest bundle. To give you kind of an idea, let's go into the feature. The Fall of the King's Crest bundle is $28.20 if you already own the heroes. So to give you kind of an idea, if you were buying gems, you would probably need to buy a $20 pack and then probably a $10 pack. So about $30. If you're going to be doing it that way, unless you already have some gems, and then it wouldn't be too bad. It would just be like a $20 pack. So that is how much it will be if you want to get all of the skins from this bundle, which is probably what I'm going to do, or I can open up all my loot boxes and then use the shards to get the ones that I want. But I'm probably not going to do that because my loot boxes are not event loot boxes. They are, because the event loot boxes are going to be the only ones that will have the skins in them. Mine are just a variety of hero and rare loot chests. So, that is pretty much that for the new skins. And we can see the new skins. You can go check them all out in-game. They are pretty neat. You can see a lot of them have new animations. This particular skin has a little cat that sits there, and when you mount up, it sits on top of the broom. So there's a themed mount, there's themed abilities, there's themed animations, and all of those are really cool. This one only has the altered voice line, but it still looks so cool, honestly. So you can check out all the skins in-game. There are 3 new announcers, and I'm going to be completely honest, I only know who Blackheart is, so you guys can make fun of me for not knowing who Lady of Thorns or Queen Nightshade are. I believe Lady of Thorns is the one that's the plant map, the Garden of Terror announcer, but I don't know. So I'm not going to act like I know. I don't know. All the new skins that have been added. There are 2 new skins that have been added that were not mentioned before, and we can take a peek at those new skins, which is the Spectral Brightwing. They take the Halloween skin that she had, darken her down to a black tone, and then give her a green glow. Same thing happens with the Spectral Kerrigan. It's darken her down to a black or a darker skin, and then give her a green glow. Now, the interesting thing about this one is it does come with a themed mount and themed abilities. The themed mount turns you into a bat when you mount. The Brightwing one, however, does not have anything beneficial or anything different from it, so they're both 600 shards. This one's definitely worth the price. This one, if you like it, go for it. Brightwing doesn't have too many awesome skins, so that one's just pretty neat. Then on to the rest of those. There are new mounts. There is a Money Pig, iPads, and the tombstones you get for just finishing the quests. So the iPads, I will show you what those look like really quick. We have these are the mounts that you got from the previous season. So if you were if you hit Platinum in Hero League or Bronze in Team League, you would unlock this mount and the color variations of green and blue. They do just little not animations, but just like particles that go around them. And then there is the Masters version. If you were Masters in either Hero League or Team League, you would get this version, which is just bigger, brighter, Still really cool. I think in general they're neat mounts, to be honest. I like them. And then on to, oh, there's also the other mounts that were added. We have these, which just honestly look gross to me. New iPads. Yeah, they're gross. And then we have the tombstones, which we can't see because you can't purchase them. And we have a money pig, which you can pick up for 8,000 gold. It is copper. If you wanted one of the pigs in the past, but you couldn't get it, now you can at least get a copper version of the money pig. Now, on to the rest of it. They've added Halloween stuff. They've added sprays, emojis, and stuff for the events, and they fixed some bugs, some art things, and some user interface. That is all of the September 25th or 26th for EU patch and everything that you need to know for this patch. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the Nexus.